Welcome, welcome, Global Grandmothers Council Network. This is our fourth volunteer introduction to what it means to volunteer with Global Grandmothers Council and how you do it and how you know what you want to offer. We're just going to explore all of that. And I'm so glad you're here, Leanne, because Leanne's been volunteering, so she can share from the perspective of a volunteer. And before we get started, let's just take some deep breaths together and get fully present. Every time we meet, even on Zoom, is a sacred space we're creating. I got somebody coming in. I'm going to just pause for a moment on that as we just breathe. Oh, that's another of the same person. So you're in on two different ones, Sandra?
Well, I tried to close the other one because it wouldn't let me activate the audio. Is it still showing the other one? Can you shut me out?
It is.
On
Let
the
me
other
see.
one? Thank you.
I can. There we go.
You can?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So let's just take a few deep breaths together. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it. And release. Let go of your day. Let go of your night. Let go of everything. Breath in. Hold it and consider why we're here together and what our purpose is, and let it go. And then one more breath together. And just feel your own heart purpose for your own life in this moment and why you're here now as we gather together and just in our presence. Now we come into circle with the Global Grandmothers Council Network. I'm Mayana. I'm the administrator of the organization. Peace Production is our 501c3 nonprofit organization in the U.S. that oversees the Global Grandmothers Council Network is a program of peace production that I'm co-founder of. And we were honored to be invited to adopt the Global Grandmothers Council Network as they exploded from 1,900 members in like February to now over 55,000. Wow. And it's just really a joy to have this work and to be giving my life in service for this work. And it is a service and it's a calling. And those of us who are serving feel that calling for ourselves. And Leanne and Brenda are both have been. So as we begin, we'll just go around the circle in a moment and share your name, your location, if you know the indigenous heritage of your land, and just a little bit about how you're feeling being here right now. So I'm Mayana Kingery. I'm in Stewart, Virginia. The land was originally the home of the Wolf Creek tribe of the Cherokee Nation. And as I said just a moment ago, that's why I'm here. So I'll pass over to Leanne, and then she'll pass to Sharon, then Sandra, then Brenda.
My name is Leanne. I am 79 and I live in Copenhagen. I used to live in Malaysia, but I have lived in Copenhagen for the last 45 years. Yes, I am very interested in this group because I have 6 grandchildren, and for some reason I feel that the focus but the next period of my life is actually on being a grandmother. And this is how a reason why I'm here. I think the main reason why I'm here, how to be a grandmother. Yes. And yeah, what else do I want to say? I want Mariana actually to talk about how urgent it is that we, or talk about the Zoom call that you are going to have in a few days' time on raising money. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I'm in Arlington, Washington, US. And let's see here, I'm not sure of the indigenous tribe that was originally here, but I'm closest to Tulalip tribe. And I'm here because I want to volunteer. So I even got up early, so which I don't do very often. I don't do well in mornings. And thank you. And Sandra, your turn.
Hi, I'm Sandra Farrell, and I'm 74. I don't know the heritage of the area I'm in. I've been here for about 3 months, and I worked for. I also don't have grandchildren. My son says I have a grand dog. I worked on the streets with women for about 9 years, and they called me grandma. And even the pimps treated me with respect that they give their grandmothers. And so I feel like I belong, but I don't know how, and I want to know.
Am I next? Okay, thank you. My name is Brenda, and I'm from Louisville, Colorado, between Boulder and Denver. I'm from my heritage is also the land where who was here before. That was the Ute, the Apache, the Arapaho, Cheyenne, Comanche, Shoshone. And Leanne, I like what you said, that you really feel like you're here to be a grandmother, and me too. I've really, really embraced that, and I'm loving it. And really a voice for children too. Children, just that whole grandmother children. Because I did go through a phase where I needed to forgive myself for not being the best mother. I was a single mother. And I remember I mean, I'm just being honest. I was pretty selfish. I was in my 20s, but man, and I've had to tell my son that I'm sorry, even though he was like, "Mom, I don't know what you're talking about." But it was my own self-healing. So anyway, I told him I don't know what it is, but I'm embracing grandmahood, and I'm just embracing your children, and I just like live for them almost. So anyway, yeah, and I'm feeling really good. I've been attending these meetings. I really just want to get a really deep sense of what you're looking for, where I could place myself, because I really want to be committed.
Thank you all. I so appreciate your being here. So this is our fourth volunteer orientation, I guess you could call it, a call for volunteers. We are in the last few weeks of our push to launch our new platform. The platform is a place where we can search each other by location, find out what grandmothers are near us, what action we can take locally, what we can coordinate globally between different grandmother councils all over the world. We're in 48 different countries with our 55,000 members, maybe 50. I haven't counted for a couple of months, so probably by 50 or more by now. And so we are $2,000 shy on our fundraiser for the website to launch on 10/10. So we've decided to have a fundraising call on the 29th, Sunday, the
Or-
29th at 9
Or
a.m.
platform.
Our platform, thank you. Yes, we're changing language because a website is not interactive. A platform is interactive. It's like a social media stream and a calendar of events, and grandmothers can post what they need, and member supporters and sustainers can help meet those needs all over the world. We're going to be offering microloans and grants and scholarships for those who can't afford whatever classes and levels they want to participate at. And I'm really excited because the model is new, it's feminine, it's flowing, and all the resources that come through Global Grandmothers Council Network go back out to the grandmothers, to the world, sharing grandmother wisdom. We are weaving our wisdoms together into stories and policies and recommendations for governments and the UN. How can we have a world that works for everyone, especially for our children and grandchildren and the future generations? Is like, and why the global grandmothers? Because we're the ones that have been silenced for so long that we get to speak first. We carry the wisdom, we carry the power. We have birthed these beings, and it's our responsibility to care for the world and provide a safe space. And we are being supported multidimensionally. This is a really important time because the ancestors are with us. The grandmothers on the veils are dissolving. The grandmothers are with us. This is the time, and we are the ones, and we're not going to wait anymore, if you've heard that saying. So on Sunday, this Sunday, which is, let me pull my calendar, Sunday the 22nd at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, we're having a planning Zoom for the event that will happen the following Sunday, the 29th, that'll be our fundraiser. And the fundraiser is going to be structured as a live stream on Facebook. I've scheduled out 2 hours for that live stream. There would be, throughout the 2 hours, we will be recording. Hold on just a second. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. No, thank you, please. Okay. Someone was opening a curtain and it'd make my eyes reflect. Andras walked through and he was going to open the curtain, so I had to not have it. My glasses would reflect. So we're going to be offering live interviews of grandmothers, sharing their poetry, their stories, their songs, their music, their wisdom, 3 to 5 minutes per grandmother that wants to share. We don't have all the details yet because our planning meeting is next week. So I cannot tell you more than that, except we've had a few poets step up and say, yes, I want to do it. We have an interview with a woman who built a hospital in Nepal. We have several have stepped up already, even without the call being sent. So we're calling for 1,000 grandmothers to rise up and come together and see the value of this platform we're presenting, know the importance of our bonding and weaving together and saying, yes, I'm in. I'm here. If I don't have money, I have time. But if you have money, please give some. And we'll have several ways for that to happen. And our website, we found out yesterday morning that the cost of it was $2,000 less than we had budgeted for. So that's really wonderful. It's only going to cost $6,000, not $8,000. And of that, we already have 4,000. Yeah, we have a little over 4,000. So we just need to get the rest because it takes 2 weeks for the website to get built, or the platform to get constructed on the back end from the time we have the funds. So we've had a schedule to launch on 10/10, and it may be a really soft launch. It might be a little bit after that, but I know we're going to meet our ability. It's not very much, and we're 55,000 women. We can do this. so I feel like I would like to share out loud our mission and vision and declaration for each of
Mariana,
us.
Before you
Yes,
go there, I was waiting for you to finish before I have just got a couple of.
yes, please.
So, do you, do you think the events, because right now our communication is through Facebook, and the idea is to get everyone off, or we're probably going to always try to maybe use Facebook as a recruiting, right? But eventually we want everyone to go to a website and do all this stuff,
The platform.
or the platform, right?
Yeah.
That's the eventual goal, correct?
Yes. Yes.
And so, so do you see the events as even the events tab as a way to reach, or just posting constant? Do you have an answer to that, or do you know?
You know, the events tab works when all of us invite all of our friends. The individual events, we need to invite other grandmothers,
Okay.
or
oh,
they
well,
may
okay.
not get a notification. So when you go to an event and you click on a specific event and you invite people that are members of the group, they'll get a notification, and
I
it'll be in
understand.
their feed as their event because they've been invited.
Great. That was because I'm trying to understand, because I don't know if, well, Leanne, I think you know, because I have been trying to help people get all of our stuff on events, and I'm just trying to, and once that's there, then I was like, wait a minute, who's getting that? Who know, like, is are we really getting that information? So and thank you for saying that, because I don't have information. I was going to ask you to please put that on events, the 22nd.
Right,
But
it
then I'm
is.
like, is it really working? And that's why that's why I wanted to ask you seriously, because I was like, for me, I feel like if we can have one place that everyone goes to, right? But I'm like, I don't know if that's really working. Do we just need to just keep posting it? If you get the message, put it in your calendar, and then that's how we're going to probably be successful in doing this, to try to get everyone to go and be a part of what you're mentioning on Sunday, and these 1,000 grandmothers to attend on the 29th. I'm just wondering do you have a strategy on how we're going to get all those women there? Is it just what?
Well, one way is by reaching out individually to grandmothers and inviting them to share their stories or their poetry. When we identify someone, Sandra Lobb is working on that. She's identifying grandmothers that have gifts that we're like, oh, I see that. Will you join us? So those personal invitations are important. And if each of us who are volunteering take that responsibility ourselves, we'll be able to invite more people.
I don't know.
Well, we don't have the details yet, so I can't.
No, I don't have that connection.
Oh, well, if it's a matter of if we see a post from a grandmother
On
that
Facebook.
has on the Facebook group that they're sharing one of their poems, or
Yes.
they're sharing a story, or they've
Yes.
shared something from their heart, we
Yes.
can reach out to them
Great
and
idea.
invite them to join us and share on this call that we're going to use.
Okay,
the
there you
29th.
go. Because basically because I'm saying, because what the way I see it is like, there's 55,000 grandmothers on this Facebook. And I'm just like, wait a minute, how am I getting notified? And I'm using an email that I rarely go into, because I'm like, how come we need more activity? What's going on? Where are all these 55,000 women? Right?
Well, a lot of them come on Facebook every 3 or 4 days. And Facebook will wait 3 or 4 days sometimes to show a post in their normal feed.
I understand.
So
Yeah.
if they don't come to the group, they don't really see what's going on, except like in the events. This is one way the events page works, is if they're invited to an event, or if there's an @everyone tag on a post, then they get a notification maybe on the side of their home page feed. And we don't know for sure who will get notifications because it's the algorithms that control that. But it's more likely if we tag people that they will see something. Tagging their name individually is a hard thing for us to do. But going and inviting them to an event is more likely that that they'll see the notification. That's the best I have at this point.
That's, you know what, that's huge. Okay, just so you know, because I've just been sitting here going, how? Because I've been kind of using my own experience. Once I created the events, and I'm like, I'm not getting any notifications. And then I realized, oh, well, that's because you're not using the email. Because I think the only way that you kind of get notified is through the email, right?
That's your settings. Okay, so there's a way to change your notification settings. That One Divine put a post that's in the featured. The post talks about the top 3 buttons on the right-hand side of the home page. Here, let me just share my screen.
It's in media.
I'll just share my screen here. Hold on.
That's okay. But did you say media or files?
No. It's 3 dots. So hold on.
Oh, got it. 3 dots. Got it.
I'll go to the group.
Yep.
Let's see if I can get out. Okay, then let me move my thing over here. Close this. Okay, so can you see these 3 dots?
Yep.
So if you click on those 3 dots, manage notifications.
Okay.
And if you have the app, you'll get notifications will be the little bell at the top.
Yes.
And if you say all posts, then you'll get notifications. They won't come every single post individually. You'll get like 4 new posts have been put in the grandmothers, something like that. But you'll get all of the posts. And then push notifications you can turn on. I have mine off because I often go here to my notifications, this little bell up at the top. And I can see what's happening in the grandmothers because most of my feed is grandmother stuff because that's what I'm doing.
Sure.
So this little bell here.
That was a tremendous help to me when she posted that. Also, I don't know what you did differently today, but I got a thing first thing when I logged on this morning. It was up at the top of my feed that this particular call was happening. So I don't know how you did it differently, but I have intended to do some in the past and have not done it. But when that popped up, I went, oh, good, I can hit this one.
Oh, wonderful. So
Yeah.
I did share it. I did share it this morning myself, and I didn't pin it, but I just shared it. So that maybe you're seeing more. In the
got
featured,
the same thing, which was great.
So the featured category here, this is at the top of my feed. I see these 2, but then there's more that you can see for things, events and posts of things going on.
Yeah.
Or you can click on featured up here and it'll take you to the page where the featured items are and you have to scroll. So this is the one that One Divine put about the 3 dots and the Facebook notifications.
So then, Mayana,
Yes.
the reason why I bring this up is because would this be under the media that you're looking for?
Yes, this would be under media.
Got it. All right. That's what exactly.
Yes.
I wanted to play this out because I'm like, I think that's what she's looking for. But then this is on Facebook. Then the media on the platform would be another that would be under that heading. And
Right.
just really just taking being the leader on it and really getting in there. That's why I was asking and really getting to know this stuff. And then you're taking it and just really starting to like, hey, this is how we're going to get all these people, and then making up these procedures on how to do it.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
And it's happening as we go, as we grow. Leon, you have a question.
My question is, it's not so much a question. I think you need to teach people every day on the Facebook post what to do. They need to know that they don't wait for to get that what is posted on the thread, that they must go to the Facebook page of this Global Grandmothers Council Network, because most of us are waiting for for things to come into our thread. So I think you need to educate most people to go when they want to look for us. Don't wait, just go into the Facebook group.
I love that.
Okay. And then you tell them if they want to know about the events, because the events, when you post that, it's got all over the place. So go to the event menu and look for it. Because
Right.
this you need to educate people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
even if when you have your platform, the transition is going to take a long time. You are not going to transit 55,000 people into your platform. It is
Right.
going to take you months. So you must still concentrate, or rather focus on Facebook as your main source of income, or whatever you want to call it.
Recruitment.
Recruitment or whatever it is. You
It's,
must educate people to do it.
yeah, and Facebook is our main space of gathering, and we're
Yes.
not abandoning Facebook with the platform launching. It will expand our work, and the things that happen on the platform will be shared on the Facebook page. So
That's right.
there, the people will be drawn back and forth between the two. And we'll continue our daily Zooms, which are an opportunity for anyone to join together, get in circle together. Let's bond in our hearts together this way. And Brenda and Leon are each leading daily Zooms, and they're all at different times. So you can find what day works for you. You can find what time works for you. We're all over the world. So they're in lots of different time zones. We have Australia and Central Europe and the UK and the US, all time zones pretty much. Well, not all of them, but 2 or 3 time zones in the US.
Which Leanne
I think you need to make
right on. I mean, that's why we need to. Go ahead.
You need to make a video, Mayana, and then post it, and then you need to educate people, and you need to pin that. You need to pin that post, because people are not able to navigate in it at the moment.
Yeah, and the pinned posts, we aren't really sure how those are showing up in people's feeds. If you go to the featured tab, you will see all the pinned posts.
Yes, but they don't go into feeds. That's why I tell you, they must educate people that they go into the Facebook
Leanne,
profile.
but Leanne, Mayan is also wanting someone to take that over, right? Mayan? Yes,
as we grow, we need more hands to make the work light. Yes, so this is a volunteer meeting, and we are inviting people to step up and offer their time and services. And if they don't know how to do it, we have training, and even if we're creating the training as we go, we have the Zoom training, we have the volunteer applications. If you haven't filled out a volunteer application, I think you all have, but anyone watching this, if you haven't filled out an application, go to the Files tab, and I'll show that. I'll share my screen and show that, because this video is also a training, and it'll be posted so people will be able to see what we're talking about. So this is the featured tab. And this is where anything that we pin, that we want people to see these posts, this is where they are. Events tab that we were talking about show our upcoming events, but it's real easy to scroll past here and then all of a sudden they're past events and you don't know what else is happening. You have to click see more. And then more events. And it shows 3 at a time. It only shows 3 events at a time. So here's our daily Zooms. And then we have this Dreaming the New Dream we're coming up, and then more daily Zooms. And A Child's Heart is coming up. So you have to keep clicking see more to find out what's happening when.
So Mayana, I think that
Yes.
is what Leanne is trying. I hear what Leanne is saying. That's why I'm bringing this up.
Uh-huh.
Is that for me, when like I said, I've been attending, I've been hearing what you're saying. And it's like, so when we had the meeting, was it just yesterday? And it was, and you went over the council and what you're looking for, the positions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's really just kind of getting that sense of where we want to place ourselves. And I was like, you know what? It's almost like everyone wants to help, as you can tell, right? But it's almost
Yes.
like, what's your strategy? And because you had several people go, I see myself there and there. And are
Right.
you going great? Like, okay, so are you meeting with them one-on-one so you can start moving forward? Is that what you're doing?
We are communicating via email and messenger and posts with the women who have said, I feel I belong here.
Okay,
And then we're going to call each individual sphere. We're going to call a meeting for each individual sphere to start forming and start collaborating and creating their own culture for what that sphere's work is. And now that we're talking about spheres, maybe some of you haven't seen that work. And you could watch the video that we did yesterday. It's posted this morning of the Grand Council. There have been 2 videos, and they're both posted for the Grand Council. Now, media, so this is where you can go to media and go to videos. They should be here. And maybe they are, and maybe they're not.
So then,
See, I would think our videos our media should be here in videos, and they're not. They are
of course,
in featured if we pin them. And you have to scroll to find them through all the other pinned things. So here's the replay 3 days ago, but I didn't see the one I posted this morning. And it should be here on this list. And I've refreshed my browser for it to show. So
well,
I
that's
guess
not under your, I mean, it's just, it is what it is, right? We have no control over it. It's
I have no control over that.
And that's a training that we need to let people, Carol reached out to me. I think you got that. And she was like, where's my event?
Right.
Oh my gosh. And you know what? She just wasn't clicking on that more. It was simple, that simple.
Oh.
I go click on it. She went, oh, there it is. It's just simple things like that. But then like this, all you have to do is, I'm telling you, this was literally happening right when I had her on the phone. You refresh and all of a sudden it'll show up. I mean, we just don't have any control over that. It's just very odd, right? It's Facebook.
Yeah.
Like you said, the algorithms or whatever, So I think I'm going to make this suggestion and then I think I'm going to let it go. You know, I just need to, like, I feel like I'm holding on to something and then I got to let it go. And then let's see what happens with this. But it's almost like like, if that's the goal, because it sounds like the goal, we need to recruit, right? Get people to join on Sunday so that we can get prepared for the following weekend. We need money for the platform, and you're calling and you're wanting, you're expecting 1,000 people to be attending a Zoom like this on that Sunday, the 29th or whatever? Okay.
Yeah.
And so in your mind, the strategy to do that is like what you just mentioned is, hey, we all need to just kind of let everyone invite people.
Yes.
Right? So I think
It's just like grassroots community building. It's
I understand.
person to
No, no. So
person.
let me finish. Let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
I hear
Okay.
you loud and clear,
Okay.
but I'm just wondering where, like, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Okay. But I'm like, I don't know. When I hang up, I'm going to be like, okay, and I think what she said was to do this and this and this. I think that's kind of what's missing here. And I'm trying to get you to go, all right, if we can at least get one person to volunteer or to be part of the council for the media, to me, it almost seems like we need someone to head that to make this 1,000 people attendance happen on the 29th. Is
Yes.
that kind of what I'm getting here?
That would be
Okay.
really lovely. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And with that, with that, One Divine is creating some little blurbs for us, a little video about the platform that we'll be able to use. And those I should have today or tomorrow. Images and blurbs that we can use about the platform. And the call on Sunday, once we've named the individuals that'll be guests and we have a team that has it put together, we'll create the event, we'll have graphics for it, and then it can be shared and we can each take the responsibility to invite the people we know and stress the importance. And this is what I appreciate so much. Leanne keeps reminding me, stress the importance of the timing and the need for $2,000. I mean, come on. It's so minuscule, really, what we need from the members.
Okay. So I just want to make sure, because I'm with you. And then as soon as you say, when you want to share this with people, you know, you lose me because I don't have anyone that I can invite. I'm serious. So I think if you need to focus on, no, we need to make this to our 55,000 members. We need to speak to those people. And when you said that just earlier, when you were like, and I go, you're like, oh no, you can reach out when you see a post. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. And I think we need to focus on the 55,000 members here. So and I even took the time the other day just to go, how do we reach out to 55 freaking members? How do we do that?
We could
There's really no
advertise.
way. Huh?
We could advertise. We could pay for an advertising. Leanne?
No,
Leanne?
No,
you don't need to pay for advertising. You create that event and invite your members. I can't invite the members. You can invite the members.
Right.
Then all that's what you have to do, create an event and invite the members of the group.
Yeah, I can't invite all of the members.
No.
I can invite
Maybe.
500.
Oh, you can.
Yes.
Great. I was just gonna say, because I went in there, she can't. We can't. Even as the
I
admin.
can't do it because we cannot do it. Only
No.
you can.
I'm saying Facebook won't let you do it, Leanne.
Oh, yes, they will. You
I
do it a
wouldn't-
few times.
Then go find, because I went looking for it. I went, how
Yes.
can we communicate with 55,000? And you have to go in, if you go in there and share or whatever, it's like, you just can't. They just say, oh, go into your Facebook group page and put a post. And they're like, and then they say, then when your members come on the Facebook, they'll see it. And I'm like, no, how can we go out there?
Sandra has her hand up.
With what you're saying about One Divine, it sounds like she kind of is taking a lead on this. Is that true?
She's the one who's building the platform.
Okay, and so is she also And she's being paid, right?
The platform, she's kind of, most of her time is volunteered, but she gets a little bit. Yeah. Most
Well,
of it
and
goes to the,
so my question was, the discussions we're having here about how to do these things,
Mhm.
Divine set up a group of us. I'm happy to be on that.
Yep.
I don't have all the answers. I'm happy to be on it. Can one Divine set up a group? And I'm more than willing to help flesh that out. But it sounds like you're taking an awful lot of advice about how to do this when this really shouldn't be your job.
Well, One
And-
Divine is doing the platform. She's not managing the Facebook at all.
Okay.
Our
Would-
Facebook
would
group,
she-
that's our responsibility.
Okay, would she be willing to then give us some hints on Facebook, and then one of us set up as the person and get several people on this group doing the same thing?
That's the key. Several of us doing the same thing
Right. But
will
would she be
reach
willing to?
more.
Would
Yes.
she be willing to give us a few minutes to help us understand this?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if not, I've got some friends that actually do work with Facebook some, so let me reach out as well. But it sounds like we're stuck right here, and this needs to be resolved off
So-
this call, or you're not going to get anywhere else on the call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I will reach out to Susan Lewis's daughter-in-law who
Okay.
actually works for Facebook.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'll ask her for some
So-
guidance also.
Yeah,
because
so-
I am volunteering along with Sandra, and maybe we can get some, and we need a lot of volunteers. And I
Yes,
think
we
we do need someone who knows this, because I went in and I was just like, right? And we do need a way to reach out to those 55,000 members, and we just don't know. And once
Yeah.
we realize, once we have the tools, once we like, this is how you do it. And I have a feeling it's literally one by one. I have a feeling, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And if we need to do it, then all of us, then we're gonna have these instructions. Great. And then we can just take on the project and go boom, 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 because I think a lot of these 55,000 members too, they're not live. They're not like, I think a lot of them,
Right.
right? They're not here. Because I even went into the members and I could see it says, these are not members. So it's just confusing. And I think that
right.
and I think that's the first strategy, is to get these 55,000 members to the best that we can to say, hey, remember, come back here, and this is what we're doing. We need you now. And we, like,
Yes.
all of us here don't know how to do that.
Right. Okay. Pam has her hand up. Hi, Pam. You're not
Yes,
coming through. Your sound isn't coming through, but you're not muted.
But not from her end either.
Right.
Okay.
No, she's not muted. Something else.
I didn't know if her mic was on.
Oh, now, there you go. Try now, Pam.
Nope.
You may be too far away from your computer.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not working. Sorry.
Well, that's too bad.
Can you put your comment in the chat? Okay. I'll open that up and watch that.
So I think could we all say that we're all on the same page, that we just need to liven up that 55, and I think we'll be able to get that 1,000. I really feel, and we're gonna easily now get 2,000. We're gonna get more.
I know that. And I feel that that is very true. I feel that that is very true. And I'm excited for Sunday's call. We'll have a nice little team together to create this event. And I'm excited about what's being created already. And even before we put a call out, there were comments like, oh, can we have some grandmothers record their poetry? So I'm going to do private Zooms with grandmothers where they can record their own poems, and then we'll insert it in the live stream. So Pam says she had a problem with the link. So it looks like she's getting some help there. Anyway,
Okay,
we do feel that this event that we're launching is going to be the one that engages more of the members, and we're going to be blasting it through.
okay.
All of us, everyone who volunteers, all of the moderators, all of the Zoomers, we're going to just get it out there and make it happen with every post. And if everyone who posts about it uses the tag @everyone, it's a tag with the @ and then the word everyone with no spaces, you can do that once per day in a group. And that brings a post to more people's attention. It says more people might see the post.
Yeah.
They might get a notification of the post.
You know, I hear you loud and clear. It's going one ear out the other. I think we just need to be a committed, I mean, what you just said, you know, let's get, you have a connection, let them know what the challenge is and what our goal is. And we literally, I think, I mean, if I'm happy to be part of that group, the media group, if I can get someone else with me.
Right.
And, you know, and help you get this going. I'm sure you've got a million things going on. In fact, I was just gonna ask if you want me to contact your whoever, your relative, whoever you just said, and take it on, but I mean, I feel really strongly, and I think we all do, we gotta get those 55,000, and then just do the best that we can, we put it all out
Right.
there. But it needs to be like what you just said, an actual training, like an actual, all right, this is how you do it every single day so we can see it. Oh, I get it. Oh, once we get it every day,
Yeah.
they're more, it's just gonna come naturally.
Right. Maria, please. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I've been listening to everything you've been talking about. It's really quite crazy because I wrote to you, Mariana, earlier that this meeting is coming at 1 a.m. my time, which is completely not true because it actually came at 7 p.m. But this is what it read, and I was trying to figure it out. Like, okay, 1 a.m. I can't make it. And then during, like in the evening, I got notification. You have the Zoom coming up because I clicked on it and I was like, what? There's another Zoom? And then I checked this one. So it is getting messed, but nothing to do about it exactly as you're saying. What I was thinking about, because the truth is exactly, you cannot invite more than 500 people to an event. And I agree with Leanne that we need to educate women because they really don't know how to get around the group and the page, so where to look for things. And one thing, I don't know what the answer, I'm just wondering, would a video be seen by more people than a post? Because
Yes.
I don't know how it looks like.
Yes,
So
yes, videos are huge.
Yeah, so maybe it could also be worthy making a video informing people we're creating this event for that and that reason. We need to collect this $2,000 and why it's so important and how you can donate. Because, if every person just gives $1,
Right.
within that 55,000, if we have $2,000, we have it. But maybe this could be also a way to get to them, because maybe someone will read a post, even if you will be if there will be more administrators allowed to post with @everyone. I don't know if this is like one per group or one per admin a day.
I think it's one per admin, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure of that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
It's
this
one-
is
it's
basically
one
to
a group.
protect spamming, right? This is to protect that from,
Right.
you know, just imagine if everyone could do this, the amount of messages we could get. And then that's not favorable either, because if people
Right.
start getting all these notifications, for some of them, it just might be overwhelming and they'll just want to, you know, leave because it's going to be too much.
Right.
So maybe using different ways of communication, one being a post, one being a video, a short video, and then an event being being the event, basically.
So, you know, I was doing some little live streams every once in a while, and I haven't done those for 2 or 3 weeks. I've had so many other things, but
Yeah.
Facebook is probably more likely to show, excuse me, a Facebook Live than a YouTube. And all of our recordings, our Zoom calls are recorded and uploaded to our YouTube channel. And so I need to make a video about how to watch the YouTube channel. And I made a playlist of everything that we've done. So I have to tell about that. So I understand that we need these videos. And yeah, I'd love if other people step up and help make the videos too. Yeah.
know
Don't
what?
you, she has a, don't you have a video, Miana? That's where I found out all about the platform. I thought it was an excellent video.
We do have videos, yes.
If you make a live, or, you know, whoever, if we can make a live to tell women about the event coming up, and and that we need to collect the $2,000, etc. When you make a live, everyone gets notification that you are live, right?
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's when Facebook, at least this is for sure on Instagram, but I think it's also on Facebook, that you get a notification, if you get notifications, that this person in this group is live now. And I'm pretty sure you can also have that in stories. I don't know whether our grandmothers are watching this, but
Right.
Facebook will be on its own letting people know that there is a live going on. But I
Okay.
don't know, probably only admins can go live with that information, right?
Right, right.
Because
Well,
we can't do live.
Is that true that that others can't go live in the group? Have you tried to go live in the group? Any of you?
No,
No.
I have.
No.
But I would I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take that we'll pay more attention to live streams from admin, and Sharon and I could do that.
It doesn't give me an option to do a live, because I just went on
It
my
doesn't.
phone.
Okay.
So it says I can, yeah.
Okay.
I
Thanks.
don't
That's
have
good to
such
know.
an option.
Okay. So I will do that. I will do that. All right. So
Breathe. We need to breathe.
I need to breathe.
But, you know,
I do too.
create
Let's do that.
things that. Can you hear me? I think it's the connection.
Yes, we hear
Oh, we
you.
can hear you. We're breathing.
Leanne has put her hand up too.
Okay, so I was the only thing to say, I could not help during, you know, with what Brenda is offering, because I can't do this. Did I understand well that the event is planned for the 29th?
Yes.
So the last Sunday of the month?
Yes.
Okay, so this is exactly when we have our Grandmothers of the World Foundation event. So we will be.
Okay.
By coincidence, of course, just by coincidence.
But
We're on the same
maybe,
date.
but maybe you could submit something early, a 3 to 5 minute video about that and about your foundation that we could share during that live stream. And those
Yes,
videos could be, yeah, we can each on our own Zooms record just ourselves and post those. If they're short, we could probably upload them to Facebook and not just to YouTube. If it's a short video, you can upload it into Facebook itself, and then it would show in the videos.
Okay,
So
I'll have
that's-
that with one of the elders who's going to be, we're honoring actually her 25 years of work and etc. So I can do that. And I will see if I can make a reel or a recording about the event of GGCN, the 29th, and just invite women to join and to contribute just as part of the group. And then
Thank you.
if you
Yeah.
choose it and you can use it, then you will use it. So I can do that.
Thank you, Leanne.
I want to suggest to you, Mariana, that you accept Sandra's offer to find out more about how to educate us in Facebook.
I accept your offer, Sandra. Absolutely. And Brenda, I accept the offer to work together on the team, and I will gather whatever experts I can find to advise us.
Thank you. If you can get
Yes.
us a connection to the woman you were talking about that works for Facebook,
Yeah,
I think that would be
Yes,
great.
you give once you give the responsibility to for example, Sandra, you just leave it because you got so much to do.
Right.
Yeah,
You-
Leanne, you were so right on. Oh my
And
gosh.
the other thing, Mariana, use this new Zoom call that you're talking about and focus on only one thing. I can't understand why you are offering Maria to say something about her group into that particular Zoom call that you are having. That Zoom call that you are having is to raise money for the platform. And you should concentrate on that. Really, 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 you need to concentrate on that. Otherwise, everything gets so diffused. I am, for example, I've been following this thing. I'm totally confused, quite honestly.
It's just, you know what? It's so big, Mayana.
mhm.
I think it's literally like when I see you, I see those, I see that. And you've been holding this space for a long time. And like I said, I've been on these calls and I'm like, well, you know, like Leanne just said straight up, you know, just 2 days ago, you had people go, I'll do that. And I was just waiting for you to go, great. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. And not once did I hear that, I was just like, and I kept thinking, well, must have a plan. Like, is what else is going, then I hear, so yes, when people finally, I could do this, I could do that, great. I got you down, I will reach out, let's talk and let's see how you can just take that, go.
And so Kalina stepped up to coordinate our volunteer applications, and she was going to put who's volunteering and where it looks like they might fit in the spheres, and then reach out to them that way. So I've been waiting to receive that back also. So
And does she
that's,
have a date?
Then there needs to be a deadline.
I'm sorry.
Does she have a date she needs to respond
I'm
to you?
supposed to get it today. I'm supposed to get
Good.
that today. Yeah.
Okay, good. And then
Yeah.
that'll help us know how to move forward. So that's good.
Right.
And
And then,
Because if there's some other people in there that want to work with Facebook, that'll give us that much more.
right.
and so, and the reason why I was tapping into this, because I'm like, well, there is a little sense of urgency. You know, we've got
Mhm.
Sunday to work on, and now we got a 29th day. What a great opportunity to go, boom, let's just start delegating, let's start volunteering, let's move forward. And the goal is to get 1,000 people on a Zoom call on the 29th.
Yeah. Maria, you have your hand up.
I just want to confirm that my volunteering to the outreach council is still on. So I'm keeping that, as I said. So whenever we can decide or chat what exactly would, because maybe you will have something on mind already, like, oh, I need this. I'm processing some stuff and I will share as well. But yeah, I just need to understand whether I should write this to you, but I can just imagine that there's like a million people writing to you and you have just, all these messenger pop-ups on your screen, and I don't want to add to this if I don't have to.
We have a small core of people writing to me, and I'm not overwhelmed with emails.
Okay.
I am not
Is it-
inundated
Is this a good
with
opportunity,
messages.
Mayana, for you to go contact Kalina?
I could invite that. I could ask her if I can do that.
Well, no, I thought you said Kalina has taken on the responsibility or volunteered for the volunteers to.
No, but
help.
I think she's just reviewing all the forms, and we already spoke that Mariana knows that I volunteered for that.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not a new
I was just-
thing.
No worries.
Yeah.
right. Sandra, you have your hand up? Oh, no, it was a clapping. Okay. All right, it's 2:00. We need to call this good. And thank you. Yes, you're on the outreach. I have you on outreach. And Brenda, I have you on media. And Sandra, I have you on media. And we will be gathering some communications together. And I'm making the lists of who in the Grand Council calls have said, I'll do this and I'll do that. And we have some for the
Alright.
guidance, and we have some for outreach, and we have some for member care. And so they're coming together.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you all. Thank you for being here and helping me through all of this. I acknowledge I need the help.
Well, this is exactly the space for coming together and supporting, the way we can. Right?
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Well, blessings. Have a wonderful day and night.
Okay.
Take a
Blessings.
deep breath together and send it out to the grandmothers.
Mayana, just one moment, I'm sorry. But are the links on Facebook for the meeting on Sunday and this coming, because are they just posted there somewhere? I didn't see it.
It's an event on Sunday. The link is in the event.
It is? I just went looking in there and I tell
I
you.
put
that's
it,
okay. That's okay.
I have noticed they get deleted sometimes. I don't know why Facebook takes the links out sometimes, but I put it in. I put my Zoom room and all of the information about it when I made the event.
So that's Sunday, and you also have this 29th in there as well?
No, the 29th is not created yet because we haven't put it together from that meeting on Sunday.
All
We'll
right,
have to have the meeting on Sunday and then put the event together on Sunday or Monday.
got it. I'm in here right now and it's not in there.
Really?
Who knows, but right, we don't know. I
Okay.
believe you.
I'll go in. Yeah, okay. I'll
All
go
right.
in and look at it.
All right, blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you so much.
Much love. Thank you all.
Thank you.